It's the city of brotherly love, home of the Liberty Bell, where the 76ers are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg. And Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Warriors. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and add their win total.
Well, hold on a minute here, Kevin. You've been around this league a while now, and you know there are no gimmies in this league. Even though the schedule looks soft and it looks like they're winnable games, every team can take you out to lunch if you don't pay attention to detail.
And we've seen that demonstrated time and time again. Like you said, there are no easy games at this level. I think it will still be a successful stretch for them, but not if they get lazy.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes, and the three, the small forward. And the shot is good.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Now here is Bogut. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. That's good. Barnes has got his first points of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Deflects the pass. Now the Warriors moving it up. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And Curry, here we go. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated in how the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He was actually a head coach for Australia for a while in international play. OKAFOR dishes to Noel. Lock at 6. Here's OKAFOR. The shot is off. Curry with the defensive effort. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Now here's Barnes. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Green. Curry's got his first points of the game.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. They're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far. Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Well, the plan has been obvious now, Clark, for a while. The 76ers really loading up on young players, letting them see a lot of minutes, and we're hoping it's going to bear some fruit, as you like to say, coming up.
Exactly, and it will in time because they've accumulated some really nice young talent, Kevin.
They get it back. Back to Bogut. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bogut kicks to Curry. The shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
And with the 76ers, it's not just on the floor that they have stifled the progress. That they've taken 2 top picks knowing they would sit out a full year just to rehab injury.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Landry's checked in. Vasili's checked in for the Warriors. Rush comes in for Thompson. The 76ers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
That's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Cannon, the pass to Thompson. From deep. And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top, leading by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Green is up there with Rush. And there's Iguodala. And there's Livingston. And it's Ezeli in at center.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Iguodala, no good.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
They kick it out to Green. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the 76ers and how they rank in the NBA right now. Second in blocks, 12th in fast break points. And they're ranked in the top half of the NBA in points off turnovers. I mean, they're not a stellar defensive team, but they do a pretty good job of turning turnovers into points.
And how about that sky-high ranking in terms of blocks per game? Sometimes that can indicate a team's allowing too many drives to the rim, but it's sure nice to have bigs who can send it away as a last resort.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. The Warriors, number 1.
They've been really pleased, Kevin, with their three-point game. It's working better for them thanks to some adjustments they've made in their transition game.
Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Klay Thompson comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. Now here's Curry. His scoring average of 30 points a game speaks volumes about the damage he's capable of doing whenever he gets the hot hand. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. Taking a look at Cleveland. And, of course, the Philadelphia 76ers. They have a lot of ground to make up. On the wing, Iguodala. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. The dish now to Grant. Goes up off the pick. OKAFOR. And he gets the shot. Ball after coming off the pick. OKAFOR's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The 76ers making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Dishes it to Thompson. Passes it to Covington. Iguodala with the steal. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State. OKAFOR sets the pick for Smith. Covington inside the line. And the shot no good, a bit short. Warriors leading by 9. And that one's good, Barnes.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Smith right side. Shot to stop the run. They grab their own miss. Feeds it to Covington. And Noel kicks to Sampson. Lee Bass was put in just the right spot. Sampson's got his first basket of the night.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
4 on the clock. It's stolen by Smith. Sampson's shot is off.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Warriors leading by 9. Barnes dishes to Barbosa. Bangs home the trifecta. Barbosa's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here we go. Warriors running again. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for Jakar Sampson. Then for the Warriors, Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Rush in for Barnes. The 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Covington inside the line. Smith the pass to Covington. Here's Holmes. Great tee that time from Green. Livingston. No luck. And the first half. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. And, you know, Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. And, you know, Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
They've got Smith. Nerlens Noel is out there with Okafor. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Sampson in the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection. And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for the 76ers. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
In the last month, let's see how the Sixers perform. Third in blocks, sixth in steals, and they are in the top third of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And talking about the shot blocking ability, you love that mentality. No shot goes unchallenged around the rim. They make sure of that. You have to earn everything you get on the inside.
Covington kicks to Okafor. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Okafor's got 8 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. He's checked in for Barnes. Warriors leading by 15. Curry outside. Cannot hit.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhale it right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Bogut kicks to Curry. Iguodala right side. Smith dishes to Noel. Let's go. Covington's shot is off.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
It's stolen by Bogut. Green passes to Bogut. Curry attacking. Knocked away. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Good.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that. Get back, get back.
Oh, and it's...
Got that athletic.
Yeah.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Here is Livingston. Shot clock at 5. Cannon with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Rush with the steal. And Green slams it in.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And Thompson kicks to Noel. Holds. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Carl Landry's checked in for Philadelphia. J.K. Sampson comes in for Hollis Thompson. Then for the Warriors, Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Green. And it's Barbosa in for Andre Iguodala. Tipped away. Here's Sampson. Outside Landry. Cannon dishes to Grant. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Another miss by Philadelphia. Warriors leading by 18. Here's Holmes. Off on the layup. And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Landry with the screen. With 1 on the clock. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 18. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Warriors leading by 18. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Bogut out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Rush in the small forward position. Here's Curry with the 3. Here's Smith. And the layup falls. Smith's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Philadelphia. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Noel's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Green's checked in. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Here's Barnes. OKAFOR grabs the miss. OKAFOR's got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Smith. And Smith gets double teamed. Covington in the corner. There's the pass to Noel. It's stolen by Bogut. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. 9 points for Klay Thompson. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Thompson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Golden State also making a change. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Barnes. Now here's Curry. 6 to shoot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, there were a few complaints last season about how the playoff seeding was done, most notably in the Western Conference. Portland was the 4th seed for winning their division, but without that division win, would have been the 6th seed.
And so he makes both from the line. And in the playoffs last year, with Portland being a division winner but getting that 4th seed, that played a huge role in this conversation about playoff seeding structure. San Antonio would end up playing the Clippers in the first round, even though both had better records than the Blazers.
Kevin, no doubt it's a tricky situation. Listen, you want to reward teams for winning their division, but every so often it comes at the expense of several other teams, like it did last year, who just play in stronger divisions. So I think that's something that the league is going to have to look at moving forward.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Thompson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Warriors leading by 19. Stolen. Curry with the steal. OKAFOR with the steal. Smith the pass to Thompson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. Covington kicks to Noel. Smith dishes to Thompson. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Out to the wing. Covington. Again, Philadelphia.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it.
Here's OKAFOR. Nice D from Bogut.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Green. To the middle. Curry. Rebounded by Covington.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance for Curry. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's on JAHLIL OKAFOR.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
So he gets them both. Landry with the screen. From deep three-point range, missed. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you.